Welcome, everyone. We are officially live, my first streaming debut to the entire world. I want to thank everyone that's joining me today to join me in this inventory that took me several months to join and get this together. First thing first, a quick introduction. Yaozilla, you can call me Yauza. A lot of my buddies call me Yauza for since I was really back in junior high school. And how I pretty much adopted this name as now known as Yaozilla. So, uh, f- absolutely call me Yauza, call me Yaozilla, however you like to call me. But for real, it's the YZ. That's one thing I hope that you recognize me on. I am located in the geographic location of the surrounding areas of Boston, Massachusetts. Lovely day today. It was around high 70s. Uh, I believe this Friday is actually gonna be 80 degrees, so we're getting a good hit of a little mixture of spring and summer already, even though we're not in the summer. But it's good to have a good weather coming across New England, as we New Englander knows that it could be warm today, but it can be a blizzard tomorrow. Uh, so one thing that I want to quickly go over is the games that I'm gonna be playing, and those that's tuning in and watching me and gonna hopefully learn some things, or maybe we'll get some good laughters during my stream. Why I become a content creator. I think this world is a lot of content creators. I think it's great to have a community that uplifts each other because, as we know it during, especially during the pandemic, we all had this motion of just want to get out, right? But as well, I think we all learned ultimately to stay in. Also, be learning to get used to the actual natural of surrounding people, right? Where we had to stay home with families, get to call with friends more often, even though we're stuck at home. And I think the whole gaming community embraced this whole streaming. I think many content creators over the many years, um, I think it's really inspired a lot of us. And why I became one, and why I committed to become one, is ultimately to inspire others, not just for myself, but others that if you are doing the 9 to 5 job and you realize that you're kind of fit where you don't want anybody to tell you what to do. In addition to that, you want to take a little control of your life, trying to get your name out there, try to make some type of other income of however you mean, as well as really enjoying what you do. There's a lot of passions out there. My background is really surrounding, throughout my whole career in the professional world. My background has been in the computer industry, specifically software and technologies. I embraced that over my 13-year career, and I felt as content creating, I did a lot of photography on the side. I learned a lot behind the camera, and if you're a photographer, you know that when you're taking pictures, the last thing you're thinking of is me, and you're thinking of how you're capturing in the moment, how you're capturing that memory that's gonna look outstanding for that person and your client. And for me, content creating is very much exactly that. And I might be video gaming and streaming of a lot of things, in terms of the games that I'll be playing. However, it's all the games I'm playing is it's gonna be a mixture. I know it's gonna be games that's be trending. Today's game and the games I'll be starting right now is gonna be Call of Duty, and that's one of the most popular first-person shooting games. I'll specifically play some of the Warzone, which is what's called Battle Royale. You're facing against a big giant lobby, and you need to be the last one to survive. If you're not familiar with what Warzone and Call of Duty and Battle Royale is, but there's all those games I'll play as well that hopefully everyone will, if they're not familiar with it, like to stream and want to drop into a stream and watch some of the gameplays and understand these games might be more suited to you versus a competitive names competitive games like for a first person shooting like Call of Duty. Games are dropping in a month or so, like for example, Diablo 4. That's a big popular game that that dropped over PCs and everything in decades ago. One of the fun, and I guess so we could say funnest, legendary in the sense of action role plays. But at the same time, I'll be doing those as well as sport games. I'm a big sport person. Given that I grew up in the Boston area, uh, I definitely represent the New England area. Boston Celtics, New England Patriots, Boston Red Sox. We got the Celtics coming up in the playoffs this coming weekend. We do not know who we're playing still. We're playing. I think the Atlanta Hawks and the Miami Heat is doing the play-in as we speak right now. So I'll go into a little sports as well. I mean, you guys in chat, go ahead and drop a message and let me know where you guys are from as well. You know, what teams you represent, what kind of sports you like to watch. We'll cover some of those things, you know, here and there in my streams. I like to be broad, not just all video games, but I like to, again, as a content creator, we like to kind of speak about what's trending, what might be common, what might not be common. Just many things I hope that I can provide in the stream as well as your day-to-day content itself. So I hope I can provide some entertainment as well as some learning curves of games I play and maybe the strategies or maybe perhaps some of the thought process that I'm going through a game that you may not be thinking of. I know a lot like sporting games, for example. You know, not everyone's great at sporting games like NBA 2K or Madden. I don't think that I'm perfect in that world. I don't play professionally in the esport world, but I believe that I'm capable of being at least above average, at least. And in growing up playing sports and organized sports, you know, taking that simulation of a competitive Madden or a competitive NBA 2K, excuse me, allows you to understand some of the plays like pick and roll. What is a pick and roll? How do you read a pick and roll, for example, when someone's rolling to the basket or perhaps someone's not blitzing on the actual pick and roll. So those terminologies you have to understand the basics, and then you apply that to the game, and you can understand how you take advantage of it. It could be football. You might be just a awesome fan watching football, right? Someone score a point, yay, awesome. But sometimes me growing up and knowing organized football and watching organized football, how do you actually read a team, right? How do you read a run? How do you read a defensive play that they're on right now? What type of scheme they have on you? So Madden can be very competitive because the community in Madden is huge. Very competitive nature of gamers that just want to blow you out of the game, and they can shut you out. And even though you think you're really good, end up being complete opposite. First, it's my chat here. I do appreciate the turnout right now. It's more than I thought it was going to be, and it's great. I promoted myself over the past week. People be saying, who's Yowzilla, who's this, and things like that. And I'm very happy that you guys are joining on the stream this week and supporting ultimately, you know, more to come in my journey here. Chat first. Gotcha. Yeah, first. Why you why you're gay? So this 18 plus, everyone, 18 plus. So why are you gay? No. I love everybody. All right, I love everybody. Thanks for following. What made you stream on a serious level? Well, that's a really good question, and I'm not jumping in the gameplay yet, but I love the questions here. You know, what made you stream? I really, as I went back earlier about being a content creator, I really wanted to, behind the scene as a photographer, for example, I wanted to capture moments, how a client would feel, how would a client can take that memory and either use it for their own benefits for down the road, 20 years from now, however it may be. And for the streaming content, I wanted to take it serious because I think I think 6 months ago, I made a decision that I've been in the industry in the corporate world for a little bit over 13 years, doing software and computer networking in the whole cloud business. It's great. It's great income. I'm not gonna lie. But when you are always someone in a sense of over your shoulders, and there's always unknown where you're just another number, the reality of it. And things happened in the past where experience of, you know, pandemic is a good example. A lot of people got laid off, a lot of people, and that's where a lot of streamers came thinking that they wanted to make sure they grow out their own shell, and they wanted to make their own life path, right? Not just having a career path of a corporate world where the boss, you go in, you work with your customers, and you do your 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 or 8 to 6, whatever it may be. That's a very same scenario. I learned a lot from my past experience, and from the pandemic, and then now the last 2 years that's kind of post pandemic. Although I still very much enjoy my career, there's always those unknowns. How much more years do I have in this corporation, or is it time for me to move on, or am I getting bored with what I'm doing? And literally 6 months ago, I decided that I, I'm a dad gamer, more part time, and I play with a whole bunch of good buddies of mine that are also dad gamers, and we go on every night, every single night, and we enjoy our laughs. We enjoy what we make in terms of just gameplays and conversations, and I do this on almost every day on daily. So I figured in this case, if I can take control of my life and where I want to be, and I see a lot of content creators out there right now where I can network, and I see a lot of successful ones and a lot of people that's just upbringing. And, we want to upbring each other, and I'm one of those right now. I want to make sure that I inspire others. I want to make sure that I can be successful. What I love to do is ultimately play video games, just like every night. Right now, it's a part time for me. However, I hope that that will transition to a full time one of these days. I will try to do best to consistently give you the content that maybe you'll be itching on. But that's really why I want to be a streamer per se, a content creator. Why I took it seriously. Thank you for that question. Great. I'm happy. Sound and video quality is really good. Good. I hope you guys can hear me well in that. What is my favorite type of games? Okay, so I always start with Call of Duty, Warzone, and I got a couple of buddies that's gonna be jumping on later that I'll play some Warzone with. I got buddies that are pretty damn competitive, and then I got buddies that just were average or above better, or I guess above good or average good. Not sure if I've said that correctly, but and we just like to have a good time. Some most of the times we might not be the greatest, where calls might be lacking, or maybe the maybe the accuracy of our shooting may not be the best. But we get these dubs and we have a good time, as again, as dad gamers. We try to enjoy our company. When we do get competitive and we have friends that competitive, you will see a lot of strategies. You will see a lot of tactical plays, and the accuracy and the performance of our gameplay definitely goes up a notch. But these favorite type of games, I say definitely first person shooting is definitely one of my favorites. No deny for me. Sport games is also my favorites. I love playing sport games, and that's some of the things that over time I was streaming. Madden, I'll be streaming NBA 2Ks. I'll be streaming whatever comes out. I'm also a console player. I know you saw a PC behind me, but that PC is just a lot of streaming. I'm a console player. I'll be ultimately streaming my gameplay through Xbox. Given that I'm in the Microsoft community in the ecosystem, there are new games that's dropping, and I will be introducing some of those games that you may not know of. Unfortunately, perhaps Sony PlayStation doesn't offer. Perhaps maybe Switch doesn't offer that you play games on Switch. Who knows, right? It's whatever makes you feel like your hobby and your interest is still there. But Microsoft does offer what's called Game Pass, and there are games that are partnered with them, and some are pretty damn cool. So I will be streaming some games that might be dropping that you may never heard of at all. It could be action role playing. It could be new first person games. It could be strategy games. Whatever it may be, it's hopefully whatever game it is. I just hope that you find enjoyment, and I hope you find that we get some good laughs together. Sometimes we rage. Don't get me wrong, we will rage. There's times where Call of Duty makes the best of us rage at a moment where you might catch us. And I'm sure that if you follow other content creators already, there's definitely entertainment that you have found where you're just sitting there watching it, and you're about to go to bed, but it's 11 o'clock at night, and you're like, I'm gonna put it up, and you're stuck on your screen and you're watching it, right? So hopefully that's something that I'm also sharing in the games I'm maybe playing, at least some of my favorites, as well as not even my favorites. Again, I want to play games that could be out of my area, that I'm not comfortable or good at. Who's your favorite teammate? Oh, who's my favorite teammate? All right. Well, I don't have a favorite teammate. Not to disappoint anybody, I don't have a favorite teammate. I play with a lot of dad gamers, and we're all part time. We have no full time gamers per se, but a lot of us are just trying to enjoy each other's company. Sometimes we give each other a hard time. There's a few friends that you might hear over time in my party chats and everything that they're definitely unique on their own, and I think you know who I'm talking about if you're watching this right now. But in any case, I don't have a favorite teammate. Not to disappoint anybody. I enjoy watching everybody, or at least playing with everybody. Excuse me. What is your take on hacking? I'm a console player. Don't already go with that. I think hacking does ruin the game. The hacking part, in Pacific, a lot of people know that hacking kind of comes first origin through a lot of the PC area, right? You can script something and all these good things, and a lot of the hacking comes a lot of first person shooting games, unfortunately. But I think hacking does ruin the game. It does give great content. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes the content is quite entertaining, but it does ruin the game because everyone's just trying to enjoy their time, trying to have fun, trying to be competitive in a fair nature. And when a hacker jumps in a game that takes advantage of a development situation or just a code that is outside of the scope to take advantage of the game, yeah, it sucks. I'm not always a fan of hacking. Um, well, regardless, I love the energy so far, chat, and I'm really, hey, this is more than that I thought. I really tried to promote myself this past week, and I have a good amount of viewers at the moment, and I'm very thankful for it, and I hope that this continues. So let me, I think I'm kind of, so this is a quick introduction, and I really wanted to, uh-oh, what happened to my stream? Oops. Oh no. What just happened? I'm having some technical difficulties. Oh no, what's going on? I got booted. No, I did not get booted. I'm having trouble. I'm having technical difficulties with my face cam. I'm not sure what's going on. Da 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 da. What is going on with my thing? All right, I'm back. All right, I'm back. Am I back? I'm back. All right. I had some technical difficulties with my camera for some reason. First time streaming. It's quite upsetting that that happened, but I am back. My for some reason my camera broke the camera for some reason. Anyways, first time streaming, my streaming debut, so I'm not surprised. Of course, I got a hiccup. Regardless, as I'm back live again, and I think my camera looks good. I think. You guys can see me? Yes, I can see. All right, good. At least my studio is showing me. So, everyone, sorry, and hopefully, I get, get this working right now. All right. Well, now that my stream is back, or at least my camera's back, I wanna just go ahead and get into right into the gameplay here. I mean, like I said, I want to start with some Call of Duty, some War Zones, maybe some warm ups before some of my buddies jumps on and we can play some gameplays. Let's go ahead and let's get that going, right? Let's get that going. There we go. All right. So, got a lot of gameplays to show and hopefully laughters to provide. Let me see. Okay, is it working? Thanks for joining the chat. Thank you. Do some jumping sacks so we know it's real. How again? My arms. How's that? How's that? I can do my arms here. There's some jumping. There's some sitting jumping jacks for you. One arm jumping jacks. So, and I'll start with some Warzone here again. This is Call of Duty. So if you haven't actually played Call of Duty before, you know this is part of the game here. And again, I'm a console player, so if you might see my screen here, and you might see some people that's on, people that's not, people that's about to jump on. I'll join here. I got some by here. Oh, they're on right now. Let me invite them. All right, I got some companies right now. There we go. While we wait for them, we're in the lobby. So we'll wait for everybody else. What's up? Hello. Good introduction. Good. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Now we can just jump into gameplay and we actually get some dubs, get some high kill games, or maybe we get 0 games and we die within seconds. Who knows? I'm waiting for Chango here. I invited him. Oh, okay. Just invited him as well. Yeah. What is your favorite game in childhood? Well, I think my favorite. You know what's funny? With favorite games in childhood, I actually very much enjoy. I remember my cousin playing Sims Ant, and if you guys don't know what Sims Ant, Sim Ant is a simulation game, and it might sound stupid, but it's ants, and You're literally a character of an ant, and you're leading your colony to victory. So you're ultimately black ants, and you're fighting against red ants. Look it up. Google it. Look for Sim Ants. I wish it's still around. It's not around, but you know. Hey guys, sorry. What's up? What's up? No, I was just telling. I was just telling. Chat. I was just telling our chat here is what's my favorite game in childhood. I actually really enjoy a game called Sim Ant. You guys ever heard of it or played it? Oh yeah, he's the one that got me into it. He's the one who got me into it when I was younger, and we played Nintendo on it, and it's one of my. I remember growing up, I just wanted to play that game all the time, and when I come home, I wanted to play it, but I can't play it because Joe playing it, and he won't let me play it. That's how I grew up. Yeah, Sonic. Oh yeah, Sonic's awesome. You can't. Oh, you can't hear it. Hold on. Let me make sure audio's on here. It should be on. Absolutely should be on. Let me try it again. No, you shouldn't. No, you absolutely shouldn't. Oh, okay. Yeah. He's into the party. What's going on? Can you? Okay. Your audio in?
Yo.
I hear yo. Yo.
Am I gonna be on YouTube?
Yeah, I think we can hear it on the party app.
Can you hear it?
Am I gonna be on YouTube?
Are you gonna be on?
Am I gonna be on YouTube?
You're on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube at the moment.
It's working.
You guys heard? You guys hear yourself?
They can't see you though.
Celebrity.
I can see George on the stream.
Yeah, but you can't hear you guys though. You guys good?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah.
So you
I
guys,
can't scream while I drive.
audio wise,
I thought you would if I
guys are
can. I want
consenting
my own
here.
audio.
You guys are consenting. All right. Well, you guys can hear everyone. I hope I really hope that you guys heard me the whole time though, unless I had some technical.
Yeah, we can hear you
Okay.
the whole time, man.
I was talking for 15 minutes of intros and all these answering questions, and I was muted the whole time.
Yeah, that would
Yo,
have sucked.
I thought there was something wrong with my car.
No, nothing's wrong with your car.
Good job, George.
Okay. Now everyone said they can hear everyone now, so we're good. So say hi to
Wait,
everybody.
We have like code names, or we can call each other real names.
We got
Rich,
Flying
just
Mayan.
fucking join the goddamn party on your phone.
Oh, where is he? Is he on?
Being gay right now.
Yeah, chat. We have a private party here that is good buddies that I was introducing with a bunch of dad gamers and everything. You gotta hear them on these streams, and some of them are very unique. Yeah, I don't need to point them out. You would know. All right, you guys want to start some resurgence?
Yeah, we're just missing the Bud Light drinker.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do resurgence.
I don't want Bud Light.
Don't want Bud Light? Yeah, you're right. Bud Light's trash, right? Oh, I mean, chat. What do you guys think? Bud Light's trash?
Bud Light's always been trash.
Bud Light's trash. But
I mean, if you wanted to offer me water, just give me a bottle of water.
yo, you guys remember Natty Ice?
Very much. At least Natty Ice is cheaper.
Yeah, Natty Ice is cheaper. It was kind of disgusting though. It tastes like freaking alcohol. I mean, take alcohol. It tastes like gasoline.
No,
It tastes like gas.
tastes like hot dog water.
Hot dog water.
Bud Light is not top 5 beer. Shut up. No way.
Yeah, it's brewed by the gods.
Oh, it is? Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking gay gods.
Yeah, and they're pissed. That's exactly what it is.
If there's like a spectrum for the gods,
Yeah,
they're
Diego
definitely
has
on
an
it.
echo. Most likely, yeah, he's probably. He's in the. I think it sounds like he's in the car. It sounds like probably that's all.
I am in a car,
Yeah.
but you know what? I'm gonna get off this because I don't want to interrupt these little streaming services.
Enemy
I like
soldier
this.
incoming.
Services.
Don't be on.
You want me to exit the deposit?
Hey, oh, you're full to go.
I said pause it. I meant mute.
Pause it. Kurt Schillings drinks it, of course, and look where he's at now. Alright, folks, we're playing some Call of Duty.
I can't say anything bad about Shilling.
Some Warzone. This is our first game on, and we're gonna try to. Are we gonna get a dub here right away, or this is something that we're just walking around and warm up game?
Dude, we're gonna
Wait,
get killed so quick.
Are we doing trios?
Try not to run, but I have.
We're trios.
Since you muted yourself and your first ever fucking preview, are you gonna redo it or something?
No, I didn't mute
He
myself.
didn't. No, he didn't mute himself. He's saying that he
I
thought.
thought I muted myself.
I mean, because if anything, your video is worth something to the depth community.
Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate
Only if we can translate it in Braille, right?
Set the drop point for your squad, soldier.
As long as they're not blind, it's gonna do that work.
Bump, bump. Little bump, bump, bump.
Oh, you said death, not black.
Anyone behind me?
And we're back.
Your boyfriend's behind you.
No, I think we're good.
Who's gonna be the first one to die to fall damage on screen?
That's probably
on
me.
stream.
I
you?
I feel like I did a lot of that during last Warzone.
Stall that shit.
I feel like I was a king on that. Dying and
Say between you and Antonio.
Tony, what do you think?
Your squad mate has been
what?
designated the most wanted target.
Got more
Protect
deaths
them
than
at
me?
all
Stream's
costs.
clear. Stream's clear.
Good, I'm happy. Let's see here.
Planting mine.
Long is clear, audio's good. That means that over the last 3, 4 months, we just got guys ready. Yeah. Let's see what I got here. Actually, let's see.
Yeah, team in front of
Right
us.
here. Pop it.
They tagged
Already
me.
got me. Looking for.
There. Pick them out.
Decoy mine set.
You are yellow. Ha. Not a coincidence.
Alright. Team ahead of us.
Hostile UAV active.
Pretty sure they popped the UAV.
Effective fire.
I broke his armor right here.
Your dog tag. Move to resecure it.
Gotcha, bitch.
We're trying to flank right. He's running away with his.
You kept
Got
your
another one.
squad
Fuck.
protected. Contract completed.
Did we kill anyone?
Killed one.
We all dead? There's one here.
Moving
No.
here.
Yeah, they're just getting back.
Should be two there. There should be two
They're
there.
already dropping back.
The red
Yeah, they're
red
dropping
roof.
back. They're dropping back. Back off.
Your squad mate is redeploying.
Keep
Well done.
Keep going after
You
it.
got gas moving in. Hostile UAV over.
Okay.